Alright, we take a live look at the track as we open up this practice session here. The limited late models. Checking out the number 213 as it takes a little spin out here in the practice. We got Taddy over here in the pits. And Tim Trowbridge out here trying to make a name for himself. Trying to get up, find some way to edge off Gage here. Let's see if we'll be able to do it tonight. Oh, Austin goes around and getting a little mix up here in practice. Man. Check out that 71 car, Cody. And we see that number 56 car. Let's see if he can do the two-peat. He already took over about 75% of that two-peat feature, so he's got one more set of races to go. We got 17 minutes and 20 seconds to heat number 1. Let's take a look down here at Cody. See if we can figure out what he's got going on. What's going on, Cody? We got you?
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you feel about tonight?
Not very confident.
Not very confident?
No.
You're in the toss-up right now. You're in that little 4th, 5th spot. I mean, you know, a couple high finishes here could change up your position standings. It's still early in the season. Where do you, what are your expectations? Where do you want to finish tonight?
I'm hoping top 3. Hoping the podium finish.
The top 3, you're going to get all caught up in there with Gage and Tim tonight, huh?
I hope so.
That's the battle
That's
to beat right now.
Yep. Those 2 are fast everywhere.
Yeah, I believe it. You got Gage working on this two-peat. You know, we just talked to Tim here just a little bit ago, and we asked him, man, you know, what's it going to take for you to finally edge off a pass on this, man? And, you know, he's kind of just as dumbfounded as everybody else is right now.
Yeah, he's definitely the man to beat. He's quick.
We noticed last week you and Austin Garrett had a little battle in the limited late models. You know, it ended up putting you up in there in the wall there for a little bit. So you Hoping that doesn't happen this time around.
Yeah, that was just a mistake on my part. I just got way too high on the track and caught the wall. And once you catch the wall in these, it's game over.
All right, man. Well, you got anything you want to say to the stream?
Nah, not really. I mean,
all right, bro. Well,
enjoy the race.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
Yep.
Some of the fastest laps in practice right now. Gage still up on top, 13.631. And Trowbridge right behind him there, 13.63. Gage, a one-time champion, working for his second champion here in Season 2. And then you got Trowbridge behind, 10-time veteran. So what's it going to take for the veteran to outsnuff the rookie here? You're checking out that 141 Tanner Blue. That things get a little tight there coming out of the pit box. What's up, Tanner? You got us? Can you hear us, Tanner? $13 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in this practice session. We take a live look at Austin Garrett here. Let me try to get him on the horn here and see if we can't get him to pull something up here. What's going on, Austin? You got us up here?
What's up?
What's going on, man? Well, we talked to Gage and we talked to Tim. You know, you're sitting about third in the points right now. I know the micros got a little rough for you. You made that little pass there at the end. How are you feeling about the limited race tonight?
They're very, very tight tonight. I'm not really, don't have a lot of experience in the limited late models, but not too bad. We're sitting sixth right now, but yeah, we're learning as we go. That's for sure.
We saw you in that battle last week. You know, you fell back a couple after getting wrapped up in that little incident. I feel like, you know, you'd have been sticking right around there, you know, had that not happened. So I'm interested to see, you know, you guys got any game plans of how y'all plan on working together? I mean, it's almost like a 2-on-1. It's not fair.
Yeah, we've talked about that for sure. We definitely are a team, but when it comes down to it, we'll battle it out.
Oh
no matter
man, what a wreck right there, huh?
But yeah, we're definitely a team, but we're gonna keep our elbows out against each other as well. We don't want to make it too unfair for Tim, but still take the win.
Hey, you know what they say, man. Rubbin's racing. Just give him a bump every now and then.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting it this year. We're gonna try to dethrone him on the Kings, and No Man's Land's gonna try to take it this year.
All right, all right. Well, you got anything you want to say to the stream while we got you on there?
Well, love you for doing this, man. Appreciate it. Just gotta say thanks to No Man's Land for sure, and thanks to Giggity Racing for running this badass season.
All right, man. Well, best of luck tonight. We'll be watching you, and hope you can stay up in that top 3 spot and carry on in the next week when we go into Port Royal.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Binks.
Well, there you have it. They're a team, but came down to the finish. We know where that love tap's going to come from, so watch out, 56. Looking at a live here of Jason Tattersall, sorry, league operator owner. He didn't care for it much in the micros, so we'll see how he's faring out right now with the limited lates. What's up, Tatty? You got us?
Yes, sir.
You feeling more confident in this car now, or what?
I like this car. I seem to be the only person on track somehow that I'm over rotating. Everyone else is really tight. I'm still on the side over rotating.
Yeah.
Everybody else is going up and hitting the wall, and I seem to be the guy that's spinning out to the inside.
Well, I mean, we noticed you on the micros there. You know, weren't really having the best time of your life, but
that was visible. That was visible for me.
We gotta see you pick up off that bottom this week. I know you and Jack kind of fell behind last week. You know, any plans for tonight? Any tactics?
Honestly, man, it's just kind of running smooth. I'm still this whole dirt series. A lot of these guys are really good, as you guys see. Gage, Tim, Austin, Cody, even. I mean, these are some top dirt guys. I'm just trying to get in the swing of things and kind of run and keep learning from these guys. The points don't really mean a whole lot to me right now. I'm just kind of getting used to the car and the tracks, and as we go week to week.
We got a chance to talk to Austin and Gage. You know, even though they're teammates, he said he might have that little bump. I mean, you catch up with these guys, you'll have to help old Trowbridge out and finally make a pass.
I'm telling you, man. Tim's got a lot of speed. Tim got to give me some pointers. He's about the only one right now competing with those guys, Austin and Gage.
Yeah, I mean, it was a battle in the last race, and I'm sure it'll be a battle in this race. Good luck to you, man, and we'll see you out there.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man.
Winding down here with about 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Checking in on the 213 car, Austin Garrett. As we just got done talking to Taddy, he takes a little spin there. We close out these little practice laps here. Just want to go ahead and show off our sponsorship one more time. Like I said, if you're interested in a t-shirt, Giggity Racing League Season 2 merch drop, get yourself a t-shirt. Got stickers on the way. You know, every order, 99 cents gets donated to the Biffle Foundation. Helps out with the loss of the Biffles there in that plane crash in North Carolina. Feel free to contact us. You see our social media platforms. Twitch, always contact me here at the stream. Facebook, you got the Giggity Racing League. Discord, Giggity Racing League. And if you're not here on the live stream, you can catch us on the YouTube at Giggity Racing. Tonight's race is sponsored by No Man's Land. Walk your darkest path. Taking a live look at the number 14, Trenton Bressborough. He started out really strong last week. He kind of faded there towards the end. He didn't really get the qualifying that he wanted there in the heat is what it really looked like. So I'm interested to see if he gets a little bit of a redemption weekend here and maybe give some of these guys a run for their money. And check out some of the fastest lap times right now. As always, Gage super fast, 13.631. Trowbridge in second at 13.633. Only a .002 difference there. We might have the closer race that we want. I think it all comes down to timely cautions and who gets the best move on the down low. So you see Cody up there in the top 3. He's running fast too, 13.706. And Garrett dropping down, running about 6 at 13.972. 4 minutes to go, closing out this practice session. Coming into a minute 30 to go, finishing up the practice session, jumping into qualifying. We're going to take a little break here. Feel free to get yourself a little drink. Get ready for some fun-filled action. After we come back from qualifying, we'll be jumping into Heat 1 and getting one step closer to the No Man's Land feature tonight, which will be about 50 laps. We'll find out if Gage can hold it off 2 weeks in a row or if Trowbridge can finally change the script. All right, qualifying's over, and we're going to get into our first heat. Let's go ahead and look at the full screen grid. All right, for heat number 1, it's going to have Gage Bennett in the first position, Tim Trowbridge in the second, Austin Garrett in the third, Tanner in the fourth, Joey Brewer in fifth, Cody in sixth, Trenton in seventh, Taddy in eighth, Austin O'Keefe in ninth. Everybody starts to grid up. They'll take their formation lap, and then we'll get to some green flag racing. Once again, before we get going here, as they start this formation lap, just want to say thank you to the GRL League for allowing us to come on here and stream this and promote the racing league. If you've never been in a racing league before, be sure to reach out to us. We have our whole rookie series below. If you guys didn't notice it earlier when we were talking about it, you got our ARCA schedule. You know, this is the top prime. All the rookies that want to come in there, they enjoy this. So, if you're new here or not already a part of it, you know, come check us out. One more time as they start around with their formation lap, look at the standings after post week 1. Gage looking to pull the 2-peat. Tim, we're going to find out whether he can finally pull the number out here and see if he can knock it off somewhere. Austin Garrett following up in third. We talked to him in the pre-race. You know, he's hoping to stay on that top 3 podium. You know, he's got that number 56 car to work with him, and you know, I think it's about time Tim finds a teammate. As we come around with the formation lap here, we'll be ready to go green flag racing.
Green flag.
And we're under the green flag. Tim Trowbridge out to poke it out here at the start. Oh, a little shift up there in the end, and Gage pulls it out from underneath when Austin slides into second. And we see the duo already right back at it. 8 to go. Garrett and Bennett up into a little bit of a wall there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see him in second here. We're going to see Garrett come out here and take the lead. We did talk about him trying to make that bump. Gage can't seem to hold on to it. We got Garrett in first. Brewer slides into second. Gage back to third. Trowbridge on fourth. Now let's just take a look at this 213. It's a little change of pace seeing the different leader out here. Take a look at that battle first. Austin Garrett and Joey Brewer. Yeah, Brewer's going to slide right down there underneath him. Let's go see if he's going to get the pass here. Is he going to clear him? 4 to go, 3 to go coming around this turn here. We got Brewer and Bennett and Austin. Garrett hanging on to that lead just by about half a car length right now. Coming around, 2 to go in the heat. Next time around, be the white flag. Let's see if Garrett can pull off the heat win here. onto the white flag coming around the last bend here. And it's looking like it's going to be Garrett. Garrett's going to take the heat win here in tonight's No Man's Land Heat 1. Well, that 213 does something a little surprising right there. Gage gets loose out there in the beginning of the race. Can't seem to keep it off the wall. Joey slides up into second. Austin gets out in front and never turns back. Tim Trowbridge, I don't know if he got caught up in the mix right there or what went on, but man, all right. Well, we see the 213 bouncing back from last week. As we jump up into it, we're going to look at the grid here. And I believe that what we're coming into here is going to be the feature. So only a one heat stage here. So coming out to lead on the pole, it's going to be the 213 Austin Garrett. In second place, Joey Brewer. Gage and Trowbridge following up the second line. Tanner and Cody finishing up the third line. Trenton and Austin O'Keefe in the fourth. Taddy pulling up the rear. I'm really curious to see what these two are going to do. I mean, they both just got knocked off their pole position in the second, so let's see if Garrett and Brewer can hold them off here. I have about 50 laps to go, and 8's not going to cut it, so props to these guys if they can hang on to it. You see that 56 already on the bumping up, coming up on the green flag racing right here. Garrett's going to come out. We're going to start out. We got 45 to go here, so a little change this week in the numbers. Garrett's out on top. Brewer holding up second. Bennett in third. Trowbridge in fourth. Tanner Blue in fifth. Cody in sixth, Trenton in seventh, Austin in eighth. I gotta be honest with you folks, I did not see this coming tonight. We saw that domination in the micro sprints, and now a little bit of a change of pace in here. So when he said he was trying to stay in that top three, he meant he was going to try to give it a run for the money. He's doing that. Let's see if he can hold it. We got 42 to go here. Got a little bit of chatter from the guys. Let's get a look off that man. Joey Brewer is just sliding right off. It is a close battle here. We go to the back fender of Joey Brewer, man. He's fighting off two tough cats right now. He's got Gage Bennett and Tim Trowbridge back there. Just slinging it. Brewer gets up high. Gage going to try to go down below. Is he going to get the pass? Ooh. Gage gets a little wobbly coming out of that last turn there. We're starting to see some distance on Austin Garrett to Joey Brewer, but Joey Brewer's put a little bit of distance on the pack behind him. Let's check out this battle for third here. Trowbridge and Gage right on top of each other. And it's looking like Gage is just getting down and catching that berm a little bit. And it's slowing him up here, but that's going to give Trowbridge the ability to make this pass soon if he keeps hitting it. Gonna keep that battle for third up, but we're gonna check out on Austin Garrett up here. Man, just walking a little bit around. Garrett's out to almost a 2-second advantage on second place. 33 laps to go here. Gage and Trowbridge still battling for third. Brewer in second. Tanner Blue coming up on that Trowbridge and Gage Bennett combo. Cody trailing back just about a half a second behind that. We start lapping the field now. See if traffic gets in the way. 29 to go. I'm telling you folks, whether it's for first place or for third place, Gage and Trowbridge are just battling it out, and Trowbridge gets the under half of them here. Bennett tries to reclaim third. Oh, he's going to spin him around. Oh, he saves it. He's going to lose some serious position on that. Gage going to drop all the way back to 6th. And Trowbridge taking over third place. Tanner Blue taking over 4th. Joey and Austin out in front. Austin still with a commanding lead as we come into 26 laps to go.
Caution, yellow flag.
Yeah, we got the caution flag. We got Teddy. Let's go ahead and check out what kind of happened here with our No Man's Land Walk the Darkest Path replay. Oh, just gets up into the wall and spins it. Well, we got 24 to go. We got a caution. This is going to bring the pack kind of close together here, so we're going to see if Brewer gets a chance to get the slide up into first. Or if Tim Trowbridge finally, now that he's got everything sectioned off, if he can go ahead and make that pass. Big story of the night. Gage drops all the way back to 6th, losing control down there on that bottom, almost spinning it. He had quite a beautiful save there. But I'm interested. This puts Cody up here in the mix, and it puts Tanner up here in the mix as well. So let's see how the position battle comes as we come back around. Getting ready to go green flag racing. Trowbridge and Garrett. Brewer still hangs on to that second place. Got a little battle for second going on here right now. Let's go ahead and show the details on that. Joey Brewer and Trowbridge. Man, are they close. I mean, close. Austin gets that gap out there a little bit. Got Gage Bennett, who's now made his way back up into 4th. And we're back to the battle for third between Trowbridge and Bennett. How about Brewer, though, tonight? I mean, from last week's finish to this week, running up in the top 3, all he's got to do is hang on to it. Bennett falls behind a little bit. Trowbridge tries to overtake Brewer on the outside. Trowbridge gets the pass on second on Joey Brewer, and now he's going to keep going to the outside, and he's going to try to make a move on Garrett, and he does. Trowbridge gets out to the lead. 18 laps to go here. We've got a new leader. Trowbridge makes a move there on that back straightaway and gets out in front of Brewer and Garrett. And wow, what a driving! I mean, went from battling back in third and fourth with Gage to now out here leading the pack. And he's gonna get out ahead. He's gonna get almost a second ahead out here on second place. We got 17 laps to go in this no man's land feature. Question is, can he hang on to it? Can he keep the victory? We see second and third's been taken over. We got Austin Garrett in second. Gage moves back up to third. He's trying to work with his teammate, trying to catch up. Let's see if they can make a dent. I mean, all three of these cars are real fast, so as long as Tim can keep his line, you know, we might see the upset this week. That's the big question everybody wants to know. Is he going to take away the two-peat from Gage? And I mean, it's looking like it. Coming around, we have 13 to go left in this feature. Taddy takes down to the bottom. Trowbridge out on top. Garrett in second. Bennett in third. Brewer in fourth. That's got to break your heart for somebody like Brewer, man. I mean, he was just holding down second. That was an incredible pass by Trowbridge there.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we've got a caution. Well, that's going to change things up with 10 to go and a caution flag out. That's going to tighten this pack up. We're going to have a finish here, ladies and gentlemen. So as we come around and they repack up in this caution, we're going to see these three real fast cars. It's all going to come down to this restart here with 9, 8, possibly 7 to go when we come back green. I mean, the opportunity is there for the taking. Trowbridge is going to take the outside lane on the restart. As we come up, we're going to pack it up. Here we go. One more time around, we'll get this green flag going. We'll have 6 left. You got Gage and Austin on the inside teamed up. You got Joey and Trowbridge on the outside. As we get ready to come green flag racing, let's see who's going to get the restart.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh man, Trowbridge off to a crazy start. The team kind of falls in their face there. You know, Bennett gets, or not Bennett, but Garrett gets a little sideways there and holds up Bennett. Brewer's going to slide up into second. Garrett's going to come into third. Garrett and Bennett holding down third and fourth. Brewer in second. Trowbridge in first. Coming up after this next pass is going to be 4 to go. And it was crucial for that restart too, if they wanted to get the jump on him. Gage holding down third. Tanner jumps up into fourth. Garrett falls back to fifth. And coming up on 3 to go. Man, what an excellent performance by Trowbridge tonight. I wasn't quite sure if we were going to see it from him. You know, we talked to him in the pre-race there, and he almost needed a miracle, it seemed like, to pass this guy. But, man, did he pull quite a stunt on Joey Brewer and Austin Garrett there. Next time around, we'll have the white flag. Is he going to be able to hold on to it? Coming into the final back straightaway on the white flag. And it's looking like he's gonna be able to take this. That's going to be quite the upset of the week here, as the No Man's Land feature comes to an end, and your winner being the number 74, Tim Trowbridge. Following up in second, Joey Brewer. In third, Gage Bennett. In fourth, Tanner Blue. In fifth, Austin Garrett. In sixth, Cody Batman. Man, that was crazy. That was actually insane. Get out here and see if we can't get a hold of Trowbridge. How about you, Trowbridge? You got us?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, man, what was that move? 2 positions on the overtake. I mean, what was going on there?
I noticed pretty early on nobody was brave enough to rip the lip, and saw that there was a lot of grip up there. And I was getting a bunch of runs on gauge there early, and just couldn't make the pass. And then I saw right there was they left it open, and it was just perfect.
Man, it looked perfect. I'm not gonna lie. You know, that's kind of the upset of this week. We weren't quite sure anybody was going to throw him off his throne there. We even talked about, you know, Joey Brewer. I mean, that was pretty impressive seeing him come up there and hold that team off. When we came down to that caution flag, what was kind of going through your head there? I mean, were you just focused on the restart, or were you worried about them catching you up there, or what?
It was pretty sad to lose a gap. I think I had a second and a half gap, so it felt pretty good. But,
You had almost a 2-second gap.
I wasn't too worried. I knew I could take the top side to get the jump, because this thing's just so tight when you're running off the bottom. So definitely didn't want to be on the bottom, and being the leader, get to choose and basically just stay on the top and rip the lip is 10, 12 laps to go, whatever it was, and just hold it to the floor.
Man, congratulations. Heck of a driving there. Like I said, that pass was insane. Congratulations, and we'll move on to next week and see what you got for it.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, sir.
Hey, congratulations, buddy. Let's see if we can pull down Bennett here and see what happened. How about you, Gage?
How's it going?
What happened, man?
Just bad luck, and I don't know, just wasn't a good track for me. Didn't gel with it.
It seems like you couldn't stay out of the wall there on that final turn, and you kind of dove down real deep there and gave up that gap. We saw you drop back to 6th there. I mean, at any point did you feel like you were just losing it, or?
No, I think it's just a tough track, and then I don't know, everybody's struggling on it, so it's hard to gain time on it, really. So make one mistake, and you're gonna get freight trained.
Yeah, we were excited to see, you know, Austin get out there, your teammate. He led a couple laps early in this thing and was able to put down a 2-second gap. You know, Joey and all them had stepped up behind there, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Joey kind of held you and Trowbridge off there for a little bit. It seemed like you guys tried to make a couple passes there and just nothing could happen.
Yeah, it's all about the restart, it seemed like, and then the groove shifted up to the top. So I don't know, Tim found it pretty fast on that restart, on that last restart, and I just tried to follow him around.
Yeah, coming into that restart, I mean, grouping you guys back up there, you guys know your guys' cars are fast. So, I mean, I'm not quite sure. I caught just a little bit of what had happened there, but it looked like Garrett got a little bit sideways coming out of that restart there and kind of slowed up your guys' inside lane there.
Yeah, I was expecting him to kind of stay down to the bottom, and I was going to let Joey go around the top of me, but I ended up right rearing him, so that's how he ended up getting sideways because of me. But, you know, we're not professionals. We do this for fun, so, you know, mistakes are going to happen.
Well, they broke your 2-peat schedule, man. You were 75% of the way through. We were really hoping for you. You put up the fastest time in qualifying, and man, Trowbridge, you know, he said in the pre-race that, you know, we had to figure out some way to knock you off the throne there and get that pass through. And I'm not gonna lie, on lap, I think with about 20-some to go, he makes that double pass on Garrett and Brewer, and it was a wrap from there. So that restart was pretty critical.
That's when I knew I had to try to chase him, and I was trying to do everything I could. But, you know, sometimes you're just late to the party.
All right, well, we'll see you next week in Port Royal, man.
Thank you. See you then.
What's going on, Garrett? You got us?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Man, we were proud of you tonight. We saw you get out there. You said you wanted to sit in the top 3. You end up getting out there leading a couple laps. You and Brewer working together there. So tell me, man, what'd you think of that double pass out there on that outside lane?
It was crazy.
That was insane.
Yeah, it gets tough. It gets tough when you guys get close like that, especially after a restart. Man, I was feeling good, but I knew the second a yellow was gonna come out, it was gonna go tough again.
Well, see, that's kind of what my next question is. Going into that final restart, you guys get packed up. You know, you know you're the fastest 3 cars that are out there on the track. Tell me kind of what's going through your mind on that restart. It looked like you kind of got a little sideways on the restart, got stuck at the bottom of the track. What exactly happened up there?
Dude, I don't even know. Like, I was running good on the bottom with my entries, but I don't know. That restart, those tires must have cooled down too much or something, because I was all over the place. I could not get it back together until, I'm back behind a couple guys and following their pace. But yeah, it was just tough. It was a tough restart. I wasn't expecting to be up there, but it was fun.
Well, congratulations, man. You were trying to exceed our expectations. I know we talked pre-race, and you said you wanted to be up in that top 3 podium. You end up sliding down to a 5th place finish tonight, but man, congratulations, man. We'll see you next week in Port Royal.
Oh yeah, see ya.
Well, there you have it, folks. A little bit of change of scenery. Tim Trowbridge gets the win tonight. Joey Brewer, out of nowhere. We'll have to get in touch with him and put him on our radars going forward. He seemed to be, holding off Gage and Trowbridge there for about the longest period of time, and then that restart comes back up, and that's all it takes. But that's going to be all for the GRL Dirt Series this week. We got the micro sprints, your winner being the number 56, Gage Bennett, pushing for the 2-peat into the No Man's Land Limited Late Model Series. But Tim Trowbridge is going to be the story tonight. Tim Trowbridge is going to pull off that double pass with about 24 to go, and man, props to him for holding it off. So with that being said, it's been great, and we will see y'all next week. Don't forget, like, follow, share the stream. We're streaming every Thursday night, exclusively the Giggity Racing League Dirt Series. Looking to bring in on the IndyCar Series on Tuesdays for y'all, a little more pro on. Like the big shout out to our sponsors, GFL Green for Life. That's my car for the ARCA season on Tuesday. They'll be bringing some sponsorship to a dirt series for the next season. JXM Custom Creations. Shout out to my boy Jack, killing it. Get them stickers out here and get them posted up on the stream for next week. Cat Racing for sponsoring our micro wing sprints. And No Man's Land, Walk Your Darkest Path for our big feature No Man's Land Limited Late Model Series. Be sure to follow us on YouTube at Giggity Racing and Facebook, Giggity Racing League. One last time before we get out of here, we got the Giggity Racing League Season 2 merch drop. If you want a shirt, you know where to get it. Follow us on social media. And last but not least, just taking a look at our Striker Series Limited Late Models. Thursdays, 9:15 p.m. practice session opens. Next week we'll be in Port Royal for a 50-lap feature. You don't want to miss this action. Let's see what this season brings for Trowbridge, Bennett, and Garrett. I mean, we've got a couple new names up there. Joey Brewer and Tanner Blue coming in, flying in there with a 4th place finish. So these points are going to shuffle around. I'll be excited to see kind of where we stand coming into this.
just say